Hi there, good afternoon. How's it going? Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Currently 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 20 degrees Celsius. A nice, pleasantly warm day with a slight little bit of a chill here in Busan, the second largest city of South Korea. Didn't bring my swimsuit to the beach here. Gwangalli, I think this one is called. No desire to jump in that water, which I'm sure is fairly cold, but as you can see, a really nice beach here, and if it was July, August, September, then I absolutely would be getting wet there. So I just took that Uber ride about 35 minutes across Busan, and so I'm now turning around and heading back in the direction of my hotel. I certainly won't be walking the whole way, but the plan for today is just to see whatever we can see in the time that we have left. I got a very late start to the day today. It is about 3 in the afternoon, so we're only going to have an hour and a half or so of light, but that should be enough time to see a bit more of this really nice city. It is big, sprawling, and I've only scratched the surface in the 4 days that I've been here, but have gotten a nice taste of it. Tomorrow is my last day here, and then I will be heading north up South Korea, probably by train. So I have a couple of missions for today if they happen to work out. One of which is to exchange those Indian rupees that I have left over from India, which I couldn't exchange at the Busan airport because they didn't accept or deal with rupees at all, but perhaps a major bank would. So I'm not going to get too lost on that one, but if I happen to walk past a bank, I will hop in and see if they can exchange those, because I have 6,500 rupees, which is like 75 bucks, so need to get it changed at some point, but I'll find a place eventually. And then it would be nice to stop at the Busan station, main train station, and find out about trains going north. I am headed to a town or smaller city anyways that a number of people had recommended. Gyeongju, if I'm saying that one right, which I'm sure that I'm not, but it looks quite nice and will be a nice change being a smaller city, and see more of South Korea. As for the shirt, it is new, although not brand new at this point. I bought it in Bali, but this is my first time actually getting around to wearing it outside. It's a little warmish, and so it was too warm for Bali, but anyways, so far so good, fairly comfortable. And then there are other things to see, of course, many other things to see here in Busan, but there are these cultural villages that are back around where I was yesterday, so we'll see if maybe I end up over there to check those out. But either way, we're going to see some interesting stuff. South Korea is quite a remarkable country, a bit less known than neighboring Japan, the Philippines, as far as, you know, international travelers. I have seen only a handful of obvious foreign, you know, Western tourists in my few days here. Whereas go to Tokyo and you will see a lot more. But it is just so well maintained, developed, super modern, super safe, and yet remarkably inexpensive. And it's really still a mystery to me why I get a really nice hotel room for $35. But hey, I'll take it. So, all right, let's commence the walk and just see what we see along the way, and then maybe I'll come up with some other specific places in mind to check out. First, we gotta take a look inside this Bing Bing thing. Okay, so it's all stuffed animal machines. So what is that? I guess a shark? Accept card. Insert cash. So I wonder how much it is. There we go. One game, 1,000. So that is like 65-70 cents. And so I assume it's not a guaranteed get. So you're taking a chance. It seems almost a little mean to the kids. Not actually necessarily give them one of those. But that's the game. So no people working in here, it's just all automated. All right, what is that? A bat, I guess? Okay, let's keep on. Who is it? Ooh, ATM. English. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to get some cash here. SUP, why SUP? Is that for stand-up paddle or something else? Yeah, there we go. Paddleboard, SUP, surfboard rentals. Surfboards, okay. Definitely not enough waves for surfing right now, but maybe at other times. Quite a nice curving bay and just perfect sand on this beach. And then a real interesting mix of different types of restaurants and shops here. Waltz Cafe, Beans Bins, Waffle and Coffee, Olive Young. That's random. It's like a makeup cosmetics shop. Cafe and pub, all day brunch, Indonesian food, Kuta Palm, Final 9, whatever that is, Starbucks, Bar and Grill, Legendary Pizza. So just from right here, it is a lot more than just Korean food available. But no luck with the ATM. It said temporarily out of service, but maybe it was just my foreign card that it didn't like. Burger fries, hot and cold sandwich, meat deli, pastrami on rye. Wow. All right, so there you go, Busan Gwangalli beach. And then there was another one that came up, Hang, H-A-E-N something. So the city really has everything. And as I showed yesterday, good metro, fairly easy to figure out and get around the city at a reasonable price as usual. So this is the Gamcheon Culture Village. Just got another Uber ride across Busan. And this place looks very, very interesting. So I had no idea what it was. I thought it might have been more of like a kid's experience. But it sounds really, really interesting. So it is an abandoned Korean War refugee village, or at least abandoned by the refugees, I would assume. And of course, the Korean War was in the early 1950s. The TV show MASH is about that war. And so it was established in the 50s for refugees and then later abandoned. And then in 2009 was revitalized and became what it is now, what we're seeing, including being a major art gallery of sorts, as you're seeing here. Look at this. I guess maybe that's a whale. And so one of its nicknames is the Santorini of Korea. Not seeing the similarity so far, but we shall see. It's quite busy. And so it's free to enter. According to Google, it's open until 6, but doesn't seem like it would close. No entrance gate or anything like that. So really glad that I made it here to see this. There's supposed to be a lot more art. So let's see what we find. There was something about lots of winding little lanes, so I think maybe we aren't fully in it yet. I'm starting to get hungry already. It's only about 4:15 or something. So maybe have an early dinner. Hello, Gamcheon. So it looks like these might be some of the winding lanes that were mentioned. So are people actually living down here? Okay, this is a dead end. I guess the Santorini reference is kind of how it's sprawling across this cliff or something. Here's the sign. I love Gamcheon. Very colorful buildings. If you come at 4 o'clock, I will be happy from 3 o'clock. What the heck does that mean? Portrait by Rabbit. Of course I love you. It is my fault that I have not known it all the while. Okay, not much up here. But man, that is a very lovey-dovey cafe or whatever. Those are all hearts. And looks like people in a line here. Oh, what is this? Coin exchange. Please change 1,000 won into a dedicated coin. Huh. That is what the line is for. Photo opportunity with a young boy from the back and a fox, huh? Maybe characters from a book or something? If you come at 4 in the afternoon, I'll begin to be happy by 3. Okay, so they're saying they're gonna get happy knowing that you're meeting them, I guess. Great view. Lighthouse photo zone. Oh, we got Santorini there. Just a second. So there you go, the Santorini reference. Toilets down here. Not super impressed by the art so far. Wondering if I'm missing the best of it. Gwangalli Market, I went there yesterday. Busan Tower. Not sure what all these words are referring to, but looks like different languages. Yep. Cyrillic, Russian maybe, English, oh, Spanish, te quiero. What is that one? Looks vaguely familiar. Vietnamese? Jag Alskar Dig. Scandinavian something. Aloha. Wow ia oi. If there is no stamp, it will not be sent. Fair enough. If you put a stamp on it, you can get it in 1 year. Interesting concept. Sort of a time capsule. Interesting traditional looking building down there. Okay, well, seems like this is probably the end of it. I guess I will walk all the way back to where I started, which is way across there, to catch another Uber back to my hotel and maybe just wait and have some dinner back there in my neighborhood. The case of the urban revitalization of Gamcheon Cultural Village has been listed on the textbook of Korean middle and high school and getting a lot of attention as a role model of urban revitalization. Okay, I think that is going to do it for this video. The light is going away. It is getting chilly. Tomorrow, catching a train or bus north to Gamcheon, something like that. Looks like a nice place. So more coming from South Korea. See ya.